Falcon Nation. Today is Friday, December 20th, and this is Charlotte and my fabulous partner,
Natalia,
reporting live from Falcon Elementary and sharing the news you need to know.
Today's breaking news. Today's a half day of school with PM specials in the morning.
More breaking news. Today there's a Chuck E. Cheese gathering. A portion of the sales come back to Flickinger, and we get to have fun with our friends. It's a win-win for everyone. See you there.
More breaking news. We will not be here at school again until Monday, January 6th.
Get ready to sing on December 20th. Join in the fun on Go Caroling Day. Caroling is a fun, wonderful tradition where people sing joyful Christmas songs from house to house to spread holiday cheer. The word carol means a happy song or dance, and it's all about bringing smiles to everyone's faces. Imagine walking through your neighborhood, singing your favorite holiday tunes with friends and family, and seeing the delight on people's faces as they listen. So tune up your voice and get ready to sing with others. Whether it's Jingle Bells, Deck the Halls, or Silent Night, every song you will sing will add a little more magic to the season. Don't forget to dress warmly and maybe even bring some hot cocoa to keep you cozy. Let's make this Go Caroling Day the best one.
Today's lunch is your home. You're gonna eat your house. I'm joking.
Today's birthday is Ava and Jaden in 4th grade and Darla in 3rd grade. Celebrating their birthdays tomorrow is
Marita in 6th grade, and Joseph in 2nd grade, and Archer in kindergarten. On Christmas Eve, we were having Antonio in 6th grade, Slim in 5th grade, and Sasa in 4th grade. On December 26th, Marita and we will be celebrating her birthday. On December 27th, Vinicia in kindergarten.
Okay. On December 28th, Joseph and Violet in 2nd grade and Isabella in 6th grade will be celebrating their birthdays. On December 9th, Liam in 6th grade,
Daniel in 5th grade, and Addison in 3rd grade will be celebrating their birthdays. On New Year's Eve, Grayson in 5th grade and will be celebrating his birthday. On January 2nd, Niana in 1st grade will be celebrating.
On January 3rd, Violet in 3rd grade and
Macanini
in 2nd grade will be celebrating their birthdays on January 4th.
Nobly in 4th grade celebrate her birthday. On January 5th, Roman in 4th grade will have his birthday. Well, that was a lot of birthdays. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Good morning, students. Here's your weather report for Friday, December 20th in Utica, Michigan. In the morning, we have partially cloudy skies with temperatures around 30 degrees Fahrenheit. It might feel a bit chilly, so make sure you don't forget your warm jackets and hats. In the afternoon, the sun will peek through the clouds and the temperatures will rise about 35 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a great time to enjoy outdoor activities, but keep an eye out for any icy spots. In the evening, it's mostly clear and the temperature will drop around 28 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be cool. It's going to be a cool night, so make sure you stay warm and cozy. That's your weather update for Friday. Have a fantastic day, everyone.
And now for the joke of the day.
Why are Christmas trees so bad at knitting?
Why?
They have too many needles.
Why did the Christmas tree go to the dentist?
Why?
It needed a root canal.
December is all about empathy. Let's make an extra effort to tune into body language of those around us. If you notice someone is looking down or distressed, even if they haven't said anything, they might still need a little bit of support. A simple, heartfelt "Are you okay?" can be the key opening meaningful conversation and showing them you care.
Good morning, Flickinger Elementary School. Mr. Harwood coming to you live this morning to talk about Senate results. For those of you who've been paying attention to our government, just about a couple weeks ago, we elected Dominic Kamaj to be the next president of Flickinger Elementary School. And with Dominic Kamaj, we elected Caden Seiberger as the vice president of this school for the 2025 school year. Now, with that said, they will be taking their oath of office in January when we come back from the Christmas break. Dominic, Democratic candidate; Caden Seiberger, Republican candidate. They ran as a mixed ticket, And that was the second time that was successful. Last year, Gabe Bargese and Charlotte Maurer ran as a mixed ticket and were also successful. So it is definitely the trick of the mixed tickets. But today, we bring you results of the Senate. And today I'm going to go class by class to figure out who are the 12 seated senators the 2025 school year. Now, with control of the Senate comes a few things we need to note. First and foremost, the political party that holds the most power or has the most seats in the Senate will elect the leader of the Senate. Now, Republicans, out of 13 years, have only controlled the Senate 4 times. The rest has all been controlled by Democrats here at the school. There are 12 seats up for grabs, which means a political party has to have 6 seats to have a tying majority, and then 7 seats to have absolute majority. So a party is going to have to win 7 seats to control the Senate. So let's get to some results for our ballots for the 2025 school year. I'm going to start out of Miss Partington's class. Miss Partington's class is the only class that didn't vote yesterday because she only had 2 candidates running for the Senate. And just like in the real world, each class gets to elect 2 senators to the Senate. Because she only had 2 candidates, those 2 members win by acclamation. One is a Democrat and one is a Republican. So I want to congratulate Misk, a Republican, and Joseph Sims, a Democrat. Both of them will pick up seats in the Senate and represent Miss Partington's class in the new year. So out of 12 seats, 1 Democrat, 1 Republican. Let's shift over to Miss Gallagher's class. In Miss Gallagher's class, we had several experienced members running for the Senate. We had former Senator Jaden Ibarra. We had House members Emma Buck on that ballot. We had former Senator Megan Craig running for a seat. But I can reveal this morning, we have a new face in the Senate from this class. We have Lily Breen, Republican pickup in the Senate, giving the Republicans now 2 seats over the Democratic 1-seat hold. As a result, Lily Breen will join us in the Senate, and congratulations to her. I'm going to jump over to Miss Minchin's class. Miss Minchin's class, all new faces, being 5th graders coming in. 4th graders didn't have the right to vote last year, so these are all new faces coming into the Senate. On Miss Minchin's ballot, we had some contenders. We had a lot of vice presidential candidates. We had vice presidential candidate Kate Hoder. We had vice presidential candidate Noah Georges. We had presidential candidate Mallory Morisi. We had presidential candidate Aiden Schouler. Now, out of all these candidates, I can announce this morning we have another Republican pickup. Miss Natalie Dibb will hold a seat in the Senate for Miss Minchin's class. One of the 2 seats in her class will go to Natalie Dibb, and a congratulations over to her. The numbers now sit at 3 Republican pickups, 1 Democrat pickup, and again, remember 7 is the magic number to control the Senate. We're going to switch over to Mr. DeMarty's class here. In Mr. DeMarty's class, again, we had a whole roster of heavy hitters here of experience. We had former member of the Senate, Nell Shanzel. We had former Vice President Charlotte Maurer running for the Senate on this ticket. And I am happy to announce that we have a new face joining us here in the Senate in regards to Amira Massey. Amira Massey will join us here in the Senate. A Republican pickup. This is the 4th seat. And a congratulations goes over to her, one of the 2 seats out of DeMarty's class. Again, a Republican pickup, Miss Amira Massey. Congratulations to her. I'm going to switch over to Miss Horwood's class. Miss Horwood's class had, again, some experienced candidates running for this office. We had former Senator Caitlin Solomon running for this office. We had former Senator Angelina Sanchez running for this office, and former leader of the Senate. She was the elected leader of the Senate last year, Miss Michaela Martin, also running for her seat in re-election. I am happy to announce that Miss Michaela Martin will be elected and re-elected back into the Senate from Miss Horwood's class, and yet another Republican pickup. So congratulations to Michaela Martin being re-elected back to the Senate. I'm going to switch back over to Ms. Gallagher's class. As we learned just a few moments ago, Lily Breen was the first senator elected out of that class. And now we're going to move to the second senator elected out of Ms. Gallagher's class. I'd like to congratulate Mr. Antoine Burks. You will be joining Lily Breen as your member of the Senate. Another Republican pickup here, which is getting us closer and closer to that magic number of 7. So a huge congratulations to Mr. Antoine Burks joining us here in the Senate. Next, I want to switch over to Ms. Minchin's class to pick up her second seat. Again, we know Natalie Dibb picked up seat number 1, and seat number 2 will go to former vice presidential candidate Noah Georges. Noah Georges, an independent candidate, which means he is not a Republican or Democrat. He will have to pledge caucus to one of the parties in our first series of Senate meetings in the new year. Congratulations over to Noah Georges. Republicans are close to that 7-seat pickup. We now go back to Mr. DeMarty's class. As we know, Amir Massey picked up the first Senate seat, and I'm happy to announce that our former Vice President, Charlotte Maurer, will pick up seat number 2 in the Senate for Mr. DeMarty's class. This is the Republican pickup they needed to clinch 7 seats, folks. The Republicans will control the Senate for the 2025 school year. And a huge congratulations over to our former Vice President, Charlotte Maurer. Over in Ms. Horwood's class, Michaela Martin picked up her seat just a few moments ago. We have a Democrat picking up a seat in the second run. Ms. Angelina Sanchez will be reelected to the Senate from Ms. Horwood's class. Angelina Sanchez will be joining us along with Michaela Martin as a Democratic pickup for her class. So, folks, as we can see in all of the classes that I talked about, the 4, the one that I have left out is, of course, my homeroom, and which brings me to that class now. In my class, we had a whole slew, again, of talented candidates running. We had a lot of presidential candidates. So we had Emma Balaj. We had former Vice President Inez Mays. We had Talon Johnson. We had Charlotte Nabozny. We had Arlie. We had a whole slew of people running on this ballot that were trying to capture seats here in the Senate. So I would like to now issue our 2 Senate seats, and I can tell you the Republicans will get no seats out of Mr. Harwood's class. I'm going to congratulate Mr. Grayson Smith. Grayson, you will be a Democratic senator elected over to Mr. Harwood's class, and a congratulations to Delicia B. Delicia B. will pick up the 2nd seat in Harwood's class. Delicia is an independent, so both Delicia and Noah Georges will have to pledge caucus to either the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. With that being said, the Republicans will control the Senate, and they will elect their leader, which means for the first time in a number of years, the Republicans are going to control the Senate for 2 years in a row. And it's these Republican senators that will control the Comage agenda that Dominic is going to try to unroll here in the 2025 school year. Out of the Republican candidates, we have Amira, we have Charlotte, we have Michaela, we have Natalie Dibb, we have Lily Breen, we have Mr. Antoine Burks, and we have Misk out of Miss Partington's class. One of those kids will be the leader of the Senate this year in the 2025 school year. I want to congratulate all the candidates that took part in this election. I want to congratulate our winners. And when we come back from the break, we're going to take oaths of office for the president and vice president. We're going to take oaths of office for the Senate. And we are going to be running for elections for the House of Representatives as our government unfolds in the 2025 school year. Have a great holiday break, everybody. We'll see you when we return.
Now please stand and join us in the saying of the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. By Falcon Nation.